So I've been watching the Brett Kavanaugh case go on and on and on. I've been watching these accusations come forward, unprovable accusations. We know that the party Ford says Kavanaugh raped her at was said to have never happened by Ford's friends. We know that there's a lot of holes in her story. And we also have no real way of proving it happened, or any real standard of proof that anyone can agree on, because this isn't a court case. I really do think it's a ploy to prevent the nomination of Brett Kavanaugh. It really just seems to be a ploy, and that's all it is. Now, personally, I probably don't like Brett Kavanaugh that much. I don't know that much about Brett Kavanaugh's positions, but it seems from what I do know I wouldn't like him that much. He seems to be one of these Bush-era guys that supported the Patriot Act. So that's kind of disqualifying there, in terms of me actually warming to him on an ideological level. But as I've alluded to before, as a UK citizen, what I care about is having the US stand as a beacon of free speech and the right to bear arms. So one of the good things about Donald Trump is that he would put people in the Supreme Court that would uphold these things. And at the very least, Brett Kavanaugh would do that. Even if, on intelligence issues and privacy issues, he has a load of flaws. But frankly, all that stuff is bipartisan anyway, as we know from Obama completely supporting what the NSA did. On balance, ideologically speaking, I would prefer a conservative like Kavanaugh in there to the Democratic alternative. But I don't think it's just about that. And I mean, if you object to him on ideological grounds and you don't want him in there, that's fine. But Jordan Peterson has recently come forwards with the argument that Kavanaugh should step down if he's confirmed, simply because he's divisive. For no real other reason. It's surprising to me, but he genuinely thinks that if Kavanaugh stepped down, that would actually be a healing moment for America. Like somehow, if there's some, rabid wolves after you, all you need to do is throw them a bit of meat and they'll calm down. That's just not going to happen. If these people taste blood, these people are like sharks. If they taste blood, they'll go into a feeding frenzy. And it's surprising to me that Peterson doesn't understand that, since he was seen as such a dividing figure for people in his university, and he went through all that shit, and he didn't back down at all. So why should Kavanaugh back down? Why should Kavanaugh withdraw? He thinks that withdrawing would actually deprive his more radical opponents of their self-righteous moralism. How so? How are they not going to see this as a triumph? If he withdrew, that would be that. And here's the thing. It really has got to the point where even if you have an ideological objection to Kavanaugh, it seems like if he's going to be confirmed, then he should stay the guy. He shouldn't have to go, oh, well, I've been confirmed, but I'm divisive, so now it's time for me to just leave. He shouldn't have to do that, because that sets a dangerous precedent. It's not going to calm people down. It's just going to incentivize more of the same behaviour in the future, so that every single time somebody they don't like is going to be confirmed for a position, they can just come forward with unprovable accusations and make them into a divisive figure, so that then they have to step down and, be good little boys and follow the script. Why would you want to follow that script? I do not understand this. I just can't agree with what Peterson's saying here. It just seems to be like give in to win. It just seems stupid. And I know he's trying to gloss it, that this might be, the thing we need to calm down the radicalisation and polarisation, but it's not. It will do entirely the opposite. I mean, I guarantee that if Kavanaugh steps down, there'll be somebody up on a podium within the day saying, "This is just the start. We need to go after more powerful men in politics." Yeah, there'll be some fat woman on a stage, some Democratic fat lady saying that within the day. Don't let bullies win. You stand up to bullies. You don't do what they want you to do. This should be obvious stuff to a psychologist.